Welcome back to my channel. It's Pixie again. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Pixie. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever you're happy doing when you're watching this. Hope you're doing fabulously and safely. And today we have a huge Asian food haul and I'm super excited, and I have to hurry this up because TJ wants to start cooking with it. But yes, let's go. This place is called Lottie. It's in Jacksonville and it just opened and it's just gigantic. We think it's a former Best Buy, but yeah, so here's some Japanese cooking sake. Then just regular cooking olive oil, and the prices were great too. And then here's a Szechuan sauce. I'm really excited to taste this. Spicy hot stir fry mint marinade, and then the aji mirin, which I'm super excited about to cook with as well. Tell you, this haul is gigantic. It really is. But yeah, this is what it's called. So it's Lottie Plaza Market. They have like a membership thing too that I just signed up for. Fried garlic stems. All their food is packaged fresh. Mini cucumbers, because we're going to have a little salad tonight. And the multicolored corn, Korean street corn. And like I said, we're having a salad. So we got baby spinach and arugula. And it's triple washed. So that'll be good. We got lots of sweets and goodies because there's just so much stuff to look at. I got this cute little ocean bomb, the vanilla lemon flavor. And of course, it's got Sailor Jupiter. We all know why I bought this. And then these Hello Kitty sour licorice ropes. Sour belts with real fruit juice. They're so cute. I also got some Hello Kitty Coca-Cola candies that TJ got me last time. And then here's another ocean bomb for the little one. It's white grape. It's Dragon Ball Z. And then we got these to try. It's a plum wine. And the clerk next to us was stocking, and he suggested like club soda or warm water. But you can actually see the plum in the bottom of it. So really excited to try this plum wine. And then Pocky. I've never had cookies and cream. Barbecue dipping sauce. This is not spicy. This is mala flavored. And then Korean Skittles, I believe. And then this little pouch with Charmander on it. I do believe this is a, is this like an applesauce? Or it might just be a juice pouch. But it's super cute. It looks like strawberry lemonade or pink lemonade. Yay, this place is so cool and I can't wait to go back. And yeah, there's a ton more. We got the Korean corn dogs, mozzarella and fish cake corn dogs. Dumplings, we're gonna have these tonight. They're kimchi. Super excited for those. This giant thing of garlic naan. We love naan. This bag is so big, I'm gonna have to break it down into individual bags. And then tornado potato. I've never had these before, but I think TJ said he likes them. It's just a spiral cut potato, so I'm interested to try it. And I think it came with, yeah, it comes with like a garlic topping. And then we have raw sugar cane. Super excited for that. And then these special Oreos. I think that's pomegranate. I just think I'm excited for all of this. And then Korean red ginseng candy. This is my first time having it and I really like the way it tastes. Then we have some shoyu to cook with. More Skittles that I picked out. I think these are tea flavored, so I'm interested to try these. They just look like that in a little plastic container. And more Skittles. I think these were just like sour ones. And of course the berry. They look like just like the American packaging, but in Korean, I believe. So yes, like I said, this store is so much fun. We got some green onions for cooking. got these rice cakes, so I'm super excited for these. It's a whole kit with the sauce. There we go. Yay! And then we got the soy eggs, also made fresh in store. And these little fish cakes. They're so cute. And then garlic in a container. It's already cut and peeled for you. And choco pies. I believe it's marshmallow. Yeah, marshmallow filling. So they're just these little cookie sandwiches by Orion. Candies. These are one of TJ's favorites. The Real Coffee Anytime cappuccino candies. They are really good. Strawberry Korean Kit Kats. Super good. And we bought some baklava, little variety pack. You can see we already ate into it, but baklava is always good. Oh, last couple things, we got a bunch of meat too. Like I said, it's all fresh in store. This is Angus beef. So pretty. And then we got some mussels. I love mussels. Shark steak. And this is our dinner tomorrow. It's for grilling. It's just a marinated chicken. So I'm super excited for all of this. I'm sure you can tell. And little one's super excited about this, but K-pop Demon Hunters ramen. This came in a pack of 4. It came with 4 packs, so you get 16 of these. I can't remember how much this stuff was. I might put on the screen, or like they have a website and everything, so I'll leave it down in the description below. But like I said, this store is huge. I'm gonna have to go back and take like a whole day, and there's like a whole cafe like line, like cafeteria type thing. They have a boba area. You can order your food freshly cooked. It's so cool. Yeah, ramyun. Last but not least, we got the ramen. So we got grape flavored in a 6-pack. We love this stuff. The kiddo loves it. So yeah, this store is so cool, and I cannot wait to go back. And next time I'll try to do a vlog. I didn't get many clips because since it's brand new, it's super duper busy, and there's just people everywhere. But it has like everything you can need for your Asian needs for cooking, and they have novelty stuff like the Hello Kitty stuff. They have stationery and chopsticks and kitchen stuff, and it's just so cool. I can't wait to go back. So yeah, I'm gonna go put all this stuff away and like TJ start cooking. I really had to hurry this haul because he's like, I want to start cooking now, and I'm like, okay, let me do the haul. All right, I'm thinking there's gonna be some cooking videos in our future too, or at least in some of my vlogs, because oh my gosh, this place is so tempting. I can't wait to go back and like do the squid and make my own sushi. Like, yeah, it's gonna be so much fun. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed this quick little haul, and I will talk to you in the next one. So the next thing I wanted to show you was this mystery box from Delia LaFay. I have everything like covered right here. She sent me this forever ago, and we're about to move again. Like, I moved here last year and we're already getting another house, so I didn't want to lose this again. I want to go ahead and unbox it. She sent this to me out of the kindness of her heart. Like I said a while ago, I had posted something about buying mystery bags from a convention for me and the little one, and they were really disappointing. Like, a bunch of them were broken pins or incomplete, or they just looked like kind of like cast-offs of projects that didn't really work. And I spent money on this just to get like broken parts, you know, like a pin didn't have a back, or the pin was falling apart. So I was like, well, if you're gonna do mystery bundles at your stand, maybe like make it worth the money. And I'm not gonna knock any like creators or vendors who work really hard to get their stuff out there because I'm obviously not a vendor, but anyways, that's a story for another day. But yes, anyways, we're gonna open this. I think she does a couple of like mystery boxes on her Etsy, but anyways, we're gonna open this. So okay, we're gonna get right to it. I have no idea what's in this, but I'm super excited. So there's two of them. There's a big one and a small one. So we're going to start with the small one first. I'm super excited about these. I'm so glad I found them before I moved because things are becoming very chaotic in our house. Something fell. Yeah, we have a month to get our stuff together and packed and moved, but we already got the house, so it's just a matter of moving the stuff now. So it's a cute little trick-or-treat bag with a sticker and a little witch and some bats joining her. And the first thing we have, and she makes a lot of her stuff too, I'm just going to cut in and say that. She's super creative. She does a bunch of scale mail and chain mail and a bunch of different art stuff like resin and engraving. So this is a cute little necklace. And I love the packaging. It's so adorable. I'm going to say cute a lot, I can already tell. And it's this plastic coffin necklace. It says thick thighs, spooky vibes, often cries. That is so funny. I'm definitely going to give that to somebody because I don't have thick thighs, but I love it. It's super cute. And like I said, she's very creative. This is a little pin that says my social battery. Definitely going to put that on one of my bags. Then there's another necklace. It's this little horn. It almost looks like bone on a little cord. So that's super cute. And then we have this little goodie bag. I collect these bags because when I ship stuff out, I also like to put little accessories and goodies in them. And it looks like a bunch of various stuff, including stickers. There's a cute little keychain. It might be for her shop because it has the QR on the back, which is really neat. She does engrave these herself. Yeah, I'll link her channel down below and put a card up here for her channel because she's just an awesome person. I love her to death. Yeah, there's some stickers. Dark romance reader. And Morally Gray. There's Jack. Rathmore Finely Minced Toad Flax. A little witchy sticker. A little rainbow doggy. A little sun and moon. Don't panic, it's satanic. It's super cute. You disgust me with a little bunny. I love that sticker. A little moon with a kitty. A gear with some roses, very steampunk, which I'm getting back into, but I can't find any steampunk events in my area. I guess steampunk isn't as popular as it used to be. I mean, it's in the Spirit Halloween store as a costume, but the festival I used to go to doesn't happen anymore, unfortunately. We got a little witch doctor guy, he's cute. And these little crows on a power line, and a little black mystical kitty. And then there's this little tree charm that she appears to have made. Definitely put that in one of my bags as well. And these little pins. Sorry I keep looking this way, but I need to get out of that habit again. And this little pin. Definitely going to add this to one of my Eda bags. And a little nail file, which is funny because I was looking for one of these the other day, and apparently I don't have one, so this is going straight in my purse. And there's a few more things in this bag. Oh my gosh, this stuff is so adorable. I love it. And it's spooky season, so what's not to love? And then there's this little coffin side panel, because I see another piece to it. So I think it goes like that, and it holds the earrings. That's really cute. So it like snaps in, because it has two little holes. And here are the earrings. They're little Grim Reapers. I love these. Oh my gosh. I'm so happy I opened this during the month of October. I'm kind of glad I waited. Sorry I kept you waiting, Delia. But yeah, it'll be like this. Ah, my goodness. I can't do this. Oh my gosh. Alright, you get the idea. Because this earring is crooked, but yeah, that's a cute little stand. I love that, and I love the earrings. So yay. And we have some nail art, which is also very funny. It's like she's reading my mind, and it's meant to be that I opened this so late because I was just looking at doing my nails again. So this will help me get back into it. I kind of want to start doing fake nails instead of painting them, just to see like experiment, because I've always been into nail art, but I don't have the patience. So, and this cute little sleep mask. There's a little Halloween print and a little spinal pen. Right. And then we have Nightmare Before Christmas ooze. I'm definitely giving this to the little one. He used to love slime. I don't know if he's still into it, but I'm sure he'll love this, and it's pink. So yeah, he's gonna love that. Alright, so onto the second bag, the bigger one. This is super cute as well. It's another little treat sack. It says trick or treat again. I'm trying not to tear the bag so I can use them for something else. Okay, then we have some little makeup brushes, which I can always use. I'm starting a little like makeup touch-up bag for my purse without trying to weight up my purse too much. So I'm going to throw these in there because they're a little bit smaller. And let's see, a little beanie hat. Super cute. Super excited for that for the cold weather. And here's a little light switch plate with a candle on it. It's a really pretty pattern. Yeah, she definitely made this, and I'm so excited. Hopefully the new house has this style of switch covers, because I want to use this like in the bathroom. That's super cute. Yeah, I love it. She's super talented. Definitely check her out. I just realized that her shop is on a break, but she also has stuff on like Depop or Poshmark. And yeah, definitely follow her channel because she's super creative and she's super sweet. And a little mask. I'll throw this in with my collection of masks. And a little zipper pouch. That's really cute. It's got all the mystical like energy symbols and some nature, like the moths and the mushroom and the leaves. It's super cute. I told you I'd be saying super cute a lot. And lace gloves, which is perfect for one of my Halloween costumes. I'm going as a purple witch, and I can't find my other lace gloves. So this whole thing is like perfect for right now, for everything I needed. But yes, always fun to get stuff from Delia. Rachel. Here's another bone, like horn necklace. It has a little bit of a different pattern, so that's super cute as well. I really like these. They're high quality. We got another pen. This one's just a bone. And we got some more earrings, it looks like. I'm so glad I have some more of these little pouches. Oh, that's a little fangs, little vampire lips going on. I love those. And it looks like we have some of her chainmail in a little purple bag. Oh yes, this is so cool. Oh my goodness, look at that necklace. I love it. Oh my gosh, Rachel, you've outdone yourself because that is so cute. Oh my gosh, this chainmail necklace choker with the bats. Ah, that is so pretty. Okay, and we have one more pouch full of random goodies. And then that's it for the Delia the Fae package. And I'm so glad I decided to open it finally. And found it again. Right, here's another pin. Little skeleton guy wearing a hat. And a tarot card. Like engraved keychain. My backpacks are totally getting a makeover. It has this little goth girl on the other side. Some more of these cute pins. There's this one. And then this little crown. And we have another QR code, Delia LaFay's offerings. So it's like a little business card, and that's so cute. I might have to ask her to make me some of those when I start vending or selling more stuff. And another nail file. Now I have two. Super happy about that. It's the little things. Alright, we already saw that. Goth Queen, more stickers. A little steampunk raven. Love him. Your coffin or mine. How romantic. Dark romance. Dark romance reader. little Cupid with a shotgun. Yay, Pennywise. So I got the Pennywise sticker. We just watched it. Well, first time for me, probably the millionth time for TJ, but we've been watching a lot of horror lately, which I normally don't like horror, but he's getting me into it. So I'll be scared with him. A little witch girl, very cute. A skeleton hand with some roses. A little pentacle. Little altar number right here. And a little kitty. I love her. She's being summoned. And then last but not least, steampunk kitty. I love everything so much. This necklace is just stunning. I cannot wait to wear this just for my regular outfits. But yeah, that's super cute. I'm so excited. And yes, that's from Delia LaFay. Definitely check her out. Bookmark her Etsy when she does reopen. I know she's in the middle of moving just like me. Apparently it's a going trend. And yeah, so that was the package from her. Definitely subscribe to her. She's just an amazing person all around and super creative. So if you like crafty stuff and dark stuff, and I think she used to, like, I don't know if she still does, but she does like food stuff, like she cooks, and yeah, go check her out. She's awesome. She does a lot of fun hauls too. So yes, anyways, we're gonna move on. I'm gonna put this stuff away and then we'll get on with the rest of it because we're definitely playing catch up in this video. All right, I will see you soon. Bye. Last thing I want to unbox is these boots I've had forever. I originally bought these for Renaissance Fair, but now, like, thinking about them, because I've had them for over a year, I don't think they're the greatest idea for Ren Fair. So I have no idea, like, how to style these. You'll see why I bought them for Ren Fair originally. They're by Ellie, by the way. Sorry about the ring light, but yeah, Ellie. They are the white lace boots. They are high-heeled and they're white lace, and our Renaissance Fair is really dirty, so I don't know how I would clean these. Like, it's just dusty. So I just want to finally show these boots and try them on and like give my quick review, and then maybe we'll style them in a future video because they were on my wish list forever. They're more Victorian style, but I think they could really incorporate into some other styles. But this is what they look like. They are so pretty. I got the white ones, like I said. They have ribbon lace-ups. They're very piratey, Victorian. I love Elle. They have such great shoes, or Ellie. I have a couple pairs of them, like stilettos and my blue furry boots. But they're pretty good quality. Well, this brand is. And the only thing I already don't like is the fact that the sole is velvet, but I have those stick-on sole things that'll help grip it. But yeah, I got a size 9. I'm wondering if I could do like a protective spray on the lace and the ribbons, but I'm so afraid they're just going to get super dirty. Like, maybe I'll wear them to my wedding. I don't know. Because our wedding is going to be themed. I'm making my dress, but like, where the heck am I going to wear these if not Renaissance Fair? So we'll try those on in a minute, I think. But yes, they are so pretty. I'm glad I finally have them on my wish list. Or they were in my wish list. I'm glad I finally have them. See, I really can't talk today. But I don't know. Maybe I'll just wear them for trick-or-treating and change my costume. But I just can't stop looking at them. They're so pretty. And I was thinking Scotch Guard. That's what I was thinking for like the protective spray. But I really don't know if that'll work or if it'll ruin the material, because that is real like lace fabric and real ribbon on the laces. There's like nothing fake about them. But they seem pretty padded too, so I'm super excited to try these on to see if they're comfortable. Usually I have no problem with heels, so if you are not a heel person, don't take my word for it when I say they're comfortable, because you still have to be used to wearing heels. So hopefully these are great, and yeah, we'll try them on. I'm so excited. I know it doesn't seem like it, but I've been so tired lately, but yes, super excited for that. And then I've been sewing a lot by hand, and I'm super excited to be back into it. I've even broken out the sewing machine a couple times, and it's like I still got it, but I have to still get back into it and get used to it, because sewing's a lot of work, and it takes like a lot of muscle memory to remember how to do it. So if you stop for a long time, like I'm a little rusty, I need oil, but my sewing machine is working great. And I don't know, I've just been like getting inspiration from textures and pattern mixing, layering, DIY, heavy on the DIY stuff, which is usually the case. And some of it's a little bit darker, and I'm trying to aim for curated, but also still fun and wearing random outfits that are colorful. So it's really kind of all over the place. But the first thing I finished was, I've already had the skirt, and somebody gave it to me a long time ago. I think it was off Livejournal. That's how long I've had it. But it was this tartan skirt, and I just took some lace remnants. I put the trim on it a while back, and then I added these like remnants from old wedding dresses, or a old wedding dress, on the back and the front. And yes, this lace is yellowed because it's so old, but I kind of like the vintage look and the aged look on it. It kind of adds to it. And then there's a little stud on these fake zippers on the side, some pins, and this little bunny guy on the back pocket. That's a fake pocket, but yeah, it has a little zipper detail. But yeah, made this super cute. Well, altered it, decorated it, whatever you want to call it. And then I made this old school purse from TJ's old jeans, and just to like get back in the feel of like sewing something and then decorating it, because decorating is half the fun when you make a denim purse. And this is what I came up with. I love it. Somebody said this is so like nostalgic, but I did a lot of like childhood stuff, like a My Little Pony. This is from an old shirt I tried to salvage, but the shirt was too stained. I added some rainbow lace to the bottom. There's a little piece patch I've had forever from like my Raver days, and Blue's Clues, and that pin says Smart Cookie, and a little Furby keychain, and a Rugrats dead Gigapet, which I'm tempted to put batteries in to see if it's like really dead. And then I did the handle with this scrap fabric that my friend Christina gave me. A vintage scarf bow. I think it's supposed to be a necktie, but it came from my personal collection from, I think it's from the 70s. It's got this really cool pleated texture. And then my friend Sarah Viscara made this, and the pants are removable with this little voodoo bunny guy. And then this really old flame heart keychain from like Spencer's back in the day. My old stained patch, which was my favorite band in high school. A little heart denim paint I found, it like painted thing I did a long time ago that I found in like one of my scrap piles. I need to get more fabric paint because I don't think it survived the move here, and I really miss painting fabric. And I made this little Pokeball guy, but it was my first attempt, and I think I can do better, but you can kind of see, like, yeah, I made a little candy Pokeball, and that is a patch that I colored. These embroidery things were off of a wedding dress, and I just took fabric marker and colored it in. So I was going to line the purse, but I totally misjudged the lining measurement, so I gave up. And that's where the scrap fabric came from. That was originally supposed to be the lining. But anyways, I'm super happy with that. I think it's really cute. I've also been going to my old sewing piles from like years ago and finding incomplete projects. So I finally fixed this skirt. And by fixed, I mean like I'm using safety pins to close it up, but like the zipper still works, even though it's missing its pole. But I just sewed these patches on it from an old t-shirt. There's a little bat, and then it says Batty for you. If I could show you properly, that would be great. And yeah, it's just a cute little mini skirt I'm going to put in my wardrobe rotation. And you already saw these in a video. I bought these in a thrift haul. Well, so 2 videos technically. My thrift haul, first of all, when you first saw them, but they were plain. And then I wore them in the decorate my bathroom with me, which I'm also very sad because remember, I'm moving again, and my last video was decorating that bathroom. Like I just got this room set up the way I wanted it to be. Almost, and now I have to pack it all up. It's frustrating, but the house is bigger, it's better, more space. But yeah, so I finished these. I'm still adding to them, so when I say finished, I just mean like everything's sewn down. But I'm pretty happy with the patchwork on them and the things I've added. Old t-shirts, like my old Sailor Moon shirt, Boys Lie, a love patch. These are all patches and things I've already had in my scrap pile, and now they just have permanent homes. Like they're probably sewn on something a long time ago and I took it off, but I digress. There's a little unicorn on the butt, and That was an old band shirt. Game Over was actually a local band, I think, years and years and years ago. And then Bert and Ernie on the bottom. But yeah, these are my comfy pants. I wear these around the house. I've actually worn them out. They're just scrub pants. So if you want easy DIYs, go get a pair of scrub pants. They are so comfortable, and there's tons of them at thrift stores, and they're relatively cheap. Like, they have every single color you could want. Go check out that video of my thrift haul, because I bought 2 different pairs of like scrub style pants, and they're just so comfortable and cheap and fun to decorate. So just do that if you want to DIY something that's really quick and you don't have to think about it. When it comes to thrifting, I'm gonna take it easy on thrifting and pull back a little bit, because the more I'm like in my wardrobe, the more I realize I have stuff I really like, and there's really not much on my wish list except for very specific things I'm into. So once we're all settled, and then like when things are back to normal, I want to find new thrift stores to go to in the North Florida area. I found some already, but I haven't visited them because I want to be able to explore and have a whole day of it. And I just wanted to make sure like it's something I do for myself, because I find it very zen to go thrifting. But I want to find vintage men's pants, kind of in the same vein of, this is my thrift wish list, kind of in the same vein of the scrub pants. They're easy to decorate, they're comfortable, they're cheap. I like the look of oversized menswear with like feminine things, so I'd wear like vintage men's pants with a cute little lacy shirt, and like make the makeup and the accessories really feminine or funky and cool. I'm always on the lookout for jewelry storage, because I'm trying to keep everything from getting tangled, and I'm sure I'm gonna have to untangle everything once we're moved again, but it happens. I just always need jewelry boxes, display, and storage. And on the same note, I want to get a makeup cart that I can move from like my vanity to the bathroom, just so it's easier to get ready instead of like leaving my makeup on the counter, or having to go back and forth, or not having good lighting with my vanity situation. So my hair is a mess. I just keep messing with it. I also want to get some vests, like the old school tapestry style vests, but I want them to be a little bit fitted, so if I have to, I'll sew them and take them in and wear them as tops. Like, you know what I'm talking about, right? Like the old teacher vests with like patterns of kitties or whatever on it. Like, I want really nerdy vests. I also want a black pleather or leather jacket, depending, because not really a fan of the real leather, but if I find one for the right price and it's used, then I don't feel so bad. But pleather would be great, because I haven't had a pleather jacket that's black since high school, and we all know that when vinyl gets old, it just disintegrates. So I had to say goodbye to that jacket, and it's just been a while. And there's a couple cosplays that require a leather-ish type pleather jacket. I don't know where backpack came from. My mind is just everywhere because life is crazy. I also want to buy some CDs. This is another thing I'm into that's kind of niche. I want to get like 90s pop, some soundtracks, Disney, disco, funk, like the things I used to listen to. We're working on fixing my car again. There's something with the battery. Either the battery's completely bad, or there's a short in it and it's draining somewhere, because I can charge it or jump it and it'll be good for like a day and a half, and it'll just die again, and it's not the alternator. But since I'm trying to work on that car, it only has a CD player and an aux, and right now I used to have Amazon Alexa for Bluetooth, but it broke. So there's a reason those Amazon Alexas are so cheap. It was good for what it was worth, but then I just want to go back to CDs for a while, because that whole nostalgia. I love physical media, and yeah, just feeling reminiscent lately. And on the same note, I want to get more media, DVDs and Blu-rays. I want to get stuff like Monster High, Strawberry Shortcake, just like feel-good cartoons I grew up with. Maybe Rainbow Bright, My Little Pony, if I can find them. Maybe even like some cheesy Barbie movies. I've been wanting a floor lamp for a while, not a ring light. I have too many ring lights. I just want a nice floor lamp by like my bed so I can read. Hopefully just one decent floor lamp, or one with like the arm with a second light, so you can like aim it down when you're reading or trying to look at something, like sewing it in my lap like while I'm watching something. I also want to get oversized men's shirts, because again, that whole feminine crossed with like menswear has always been a cool look to me. Same with back on the floor lamp and like the makeup cart. I want a coat rack, just, you know, the old school ones with, it's just like a pole and it has arms for like umbrellas and jackets, and I want one of those. I've always wanted one, or a haul tree if I have the space, where it has like the storage trunk and the hooks behind it. My mom used to have one when I was growing up and it was the coolest thing ever. It's just bulky. You literally have to have the room for it. I'll post a picture right here of the style I'm talking about. But whatever I could find at a thrift store, because I don't want to spend too much on it, and I don't want it to be like really cheap. I want it to be like good quality, because coat racks and floor lamps tend to get really wobbly over time if you go cheap on them. So I also want a small TV for my future room area, and a, like, maybe use my PlayStation 2. That's how old school I am. Maybe use my PlayStation 2 as a DVD player in my new-ish area, or buy a cheap DVD player so I can watch my hard media in my room alone if the kiddo doesn't want to watch the cartoons I want to watch, or if TJ wants to watch something on the big TV, etc. I think it'd just be cute to have a little small TV set up in my room, whatever that area looks like in the new house. We'll see. I'm sure it'll be a video of setting up my new room with me. I want to get a wall clock too, and I want to decorate it. I want to, or find like a really cheesy one from like the 90s with like sunflowers or cows or something on it. Just a quirky one for the kitchen. Maybe a second one that I could specifically decorate, because I think it would be fun. And I like wall clocks and mirrors and art and like just random stuff. I'm always on the lookout for art for the walls. So that goes without being said, but I figured I'd throw it in there since it's my thrift wish list, excuse me, for the next coming months. I'm also always on the lookout for brooches and pins, because I am a sucker, and especially decorating everything lately for like my DIY stuff and my outfits and redoing my bags. Pins are where it's at, random keychains, stuff like that. Broken jewelry. I'd like to find some mystery bags of jewelry, but they've become so popular, they're really expensive now. So if I find a jewelry jar for like $5, I'll snatch it up. But even when I worked at the thrift store, some were like $25, $40 because they were just giant vases of them. Fun to go through, but like I need to downsize something before I commit to a giant jewelry jar to unbox on my channel, and just have a bunch more excess of jewelry that I can't even go through fast enough. And I think that's it for like thrifting right now. For other stuff, I do need to place an order on Shop Miss A. Like I said, like I'm actually catching up on so much because life has just like taken over. Everything is crazy right now. But yeah, I need to order like Shop Miss A for basic makeup. Like I need new moisturizer and collagen cream and eye cream and foundation and concealer. I just need like to update my beauty and skincare stuff because I'm running out of like everything. I usually wait till I'm like really low on everything, place one big order, and then it lasts me for a couple months and do the same. And I'm also going to have some outfit videos coming up. I want to find or buy a new tie-dye set because I've been itching to dye things. I have so many ideas. Like I want to buy light wash denim jackets and shorts and tie-dye them like pastel rainbow, especially a jacket, because then I could decorate it and put pins all over it and make it like a battle jacket but rainbow. Yes, the wheels are turning. And I will probably be planning my wedding on this channel, like the outfits and the decorations and stuff, and be talking about that because I'm super excited. Yeah, no, we don't have a date yet, but I'd rather start on the dress now than be caught off guard and be rushing it like days before the wedding, because that would just be horrible and I would get frustrated and cry and not want to wear it at all. But those are things that are coming. We're definitely going to do like a room tour once we're moved and settled in for the most part, because yeah, like I said, everything's been crazy lately. Just mind-blowingly insane that we're always go, go, go. And that's why I've been not really active on YouTube. I know I say this every time that I'm back, but it's every time I sit down, I'm too tired to record because we did so much. And with Halloween and school and all this other stuff and just like being busy in general, it's hard to get back into it, but it feels good when I do record, and I miss you guys. So I think that's it for the rambles. I'm going to try on the boots, and if there's anything else, I might be back, but that's all for now. Okay, bye. So the boots are very comfortable, but hopefully I can tighten the laces a little bit because they do look loose, and they have to stay out of the box because this is creased and a little wonky looking. So I need to like get some pool noodles and put them inside the boot and stand them up to see if this will come out. But other than that, I do really like them, and I guess they're really slippery right here. They already have picked up the dog fur from walking around just for those 5 seconds of trying them on. But yeah, like I said, hopefully this will work itself out. It is a little loose, but for the most part, it fits up and down the calf. It's good to know that this is adjustable too, so for anybody with bigger calves, mine are always way too skinny. It's not even like bragging, it's frustrating sometimes with boots, but at least there is a little bit of length, and you could probably change the ribbons entirely if you needed more room in the calf. But overall, they are super cute. Like I said, I'll just have to let them relax standing up because this material doesn't really want to flatten or conform to my leg. Like right here, because it's actual fabric, I want to get rid of this right here if it can. But overall, I'm pretty pleased with those. I finally have white Victorian boots. We'll figure out a way to wear them. Maybe there'll be one whole video, because I also struggle with styling my thigh-high boots because they're like the goth dominatrix looking ones. So unless I'm dressing like Trinity from the Matrix, I don't really know how to wear those. I kind of want to like wear them with something random, like a vintage sundress. So it's just like sweet and then like super goth on the bottom and then like weird accessories. I don't know, but I'm thinking we're gonna have a boot styling video for at least 2 pairs of boots. So that is it, I think, for a little bit of catch up. I'm sure there's so much more I'm forgetting, but yes, I do feel confident in recording again once we get this situated, because moving in a month, it's great. I feel like I was just here, but the good news is the new house is not too far away. It's in the same neighborhood, so we are still close to the school. We're still close to this house, so moving should be relatively painless, and I think we already have some people offering to help, so hopefully, fingers crossed, it's a smooth transition. We get the keys on Friday, so I'm just going to start loading up my cars. Like, I'll load my car, and then the other SUV, one will be for like taking a trip to donation to take stuff to the thrift store. The other will be like to take trips to the new house. And you can see Lily back there, my little sweetie. Lily. Lily. There she is. She's busy cleaning. I'm sure you guys needed to see that on YouTube. My kitty cleaning herself. But anyways, that's it. I miss you guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this little catch-up video and inspired you to make something. And hopefully you're doing fabulously and staying safe. And yes, I always say this, but I am back. And yes, there will be more content, more stuff, more adventures, more vlogs. Maybe not so much hauls, but I can at least show you what I make, and then we can do some outfit videos and we can hang out. I might even do a live. I'm thinking about getting back into Whatnot. I've been making pretty good sales on my Poshmark and my Depop, so please check those out if you're interested in anything in my closet. I am continuously going through it. I will especially be going through it this week and the next week because we're moving, so while I pack, I'll be posting stuff on those 2 platforms, and I'm considering getting into Whatnot, even though it's fast-paced and it'll probably give me anxiety. But yes, for now, courage. Check out all my other links. I'll leave my link tree down below, and be sure to follow all my socials because I'm becoming more active and stuff again, because yes, I love it. I love being here. So I will talk to you guys in the next one. Love you so much. Awkward Pixie out. Love you, bye. Love you, bye. Love you, bye. Love you, bye. Love you, bye.